Hi there. Okay. I am Mr. Paul. I don't know what day of the week it is, but happy whatever day it happens to be. I want to share with you today, I'll take this off for now, a story rolling back some years now when I was back at university. I was doing a psychology and sociology degree. Okay. Part of the studies in Bath. If you've ever been to Bath in England, one of the most beautiful cities in the world, I highly recommend it. One of the things we have to do, which is statutory, most courses, I presume, is you need to get a work placement. But in this case, this work placement was quite smart because they wanted us to go and get work placement with something that we're not qualified for, something we're not right for. Okay. And the idea behind this was to prove what you do to get in front of a potential employer works. Okay. Because you should be able to do that even if you don't match up to it. Believe it or not. Bear with me. Okay. So anyway, we created CVs, cover letters, blah, 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 blah. Done it. LinkedIn wasn't in existence then, which is probably showing my age. What I did is I approached marketing companies, and my approach is that I sent them a pair of sunglasses. I think there were maybe 10, 15 companies. You know, those old 80s ones which had the sort of like cheap plastic rims that everybody wore, like on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I sent them all these sunglasses. Okay, not too dissimilar to this cheap pair that I've got here, but I don't think they had this lovely purple tint on it. I sent them all these sunglasses with one little note, and this note said, keep these, you're going to need these next week. Nice and ominous, bit of fun. Whether they kept them or not, I'm not entirely sure in most cases. However, the following week, I sent out my CV, okay, on neon fluorescent paper, okay, with another note saying, I hope you kept those sunglasses. Okay, not all, but some of them got back to me, and one of them gave me the opportunity to do a work placement there. So I had this wonderful time working with these guys and learning these little tricks of the trade in marketing. It was before digital marketing was a thing, by the way. And they loved it because they said they've never had an approach like that just to get their attention. And that itself is what got me the foot in the door. The reason I share this story with you, I'm going to put these back on now, just temporarily, is it isn't a case of whether you're absolutely perfect for that role, that opportunity, that client, whatever the situation may be. What we need to do is we must be able to stand out from the crowd. We're talking the NDIS here. There's so many, and I promise you this is the absolute truth, so many vanilla companies, all with the same logo, all with the same point of difference, which obviously means it isn't a point of difference, all with the same imagery, all with the same messaging, all doing the same thing, and expecting to be remembered and stood out. And it's just impossible. You just can't do it. However, those that do have a clear and obvious point of difference, something that you remember them for the right reasons, of course, and remember how you feel, get them excited and make them want to speak with you again, those are the ones that are going to succeed, especially now the dust is settling a little bit with the NDIS. So have an honest look at your business. This isn't a case of speaking to your friends or family, or what we call the F&F in the industry, because they will not tell you what you need to hear. Check it out, compare yourself, do a market analysis, and just check out to see just how vanilla or just how undifferent you are. And remind yourself of my story of sending out these sunglasses with fluorescent paper to follow up, okay, just to get that curiosity going, get be remembered and to be different. If you need any help with that, me and my little friend over here, more than happy to help. Just contact me, Tom, at mrpurple.com.au. Thank you.